what is the concept of modern inventory management system? Let us try to understand. इधर मैं कुछ 6 पॉइंट के ऊपर बात करेंगे एक के बाद एक, एंड लेट मी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट वन. सो plan dispatch based on customer schedule. That is the first thing. So what is the beginning point? Customer schedule. So customer schedule जो है, that as I discussed earlier, that you normally आपको मिलता है कि एक quarterly plan मिलता है कभी कभी, जहां आप जो आपके लिए बहुत जरूरी है for long lead time item for incoming this thing, like for RM. Then for long lead time item जो आपको requirement होगा for importing the item. So mentioning getting to know a rough tentative idea about the schedule from the customer tentatively is important to make that plan. So वो एक point है. हाँ, यहाँ पर risk तो आता ही है. So you have to keep in confidence the customer, the monetary process involvement, and try to hedge that or try to offset that. That will be better word by having a contract with the customer. So reconfirm the capacity planning based on the schedule given. That is the next part, because quarterly plan के बाद आपको monthly plan आता है, जिसमें लगभग farm plan बोला जाता है कि ये वीक में मुझे ये पार्ट नंबर इतना क्वांटिटी चाहिए. लाइक दैट 4 वीक्स का नॉर्मली दे प्लान दे देते हैं. ये महीना का बाय 20th और बाय 25th नॉर्मली यू गेट इट. सो फेयर एनफ. सो व्हाट यू डू इज दैट बेस्ड ऑन दैट यू रिकॉन्फर्म. व्हाट यू रिकॉन्फर्म? आपका जो कैपेसिटीज हैं, सो व्हिच कैपेसिटी ऑफ द बॉटलनेक ऑपरेशन. यू ऑलरेडी नो कि आपका फ्लो लाइन क्या है. फ्लो लाइन का आपका बॉटलनेक मशीन क्या है. ज्यादा नहीं होगा, एक आध होगा. तो वो बॉटलनेक मशीन का आपका अवेलेबिलिटी लीजिए और वो ऑपरेशन के अगेंस्ट में कैपेसिटी को कंफर्म कीजिए. रिमेंबर, जब आप कैपेसिटी ऑफ द बॉटलनेक मशीन को कंफर्म कर रहे हो, तब आप डेफिनेटली कंसीडर द प्रैक्टिकल फैक्टर्स. व्हिच प्रैक्टिकल फैक्टर्स? जो हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किए हैं. OEE, अवेलेबिलिटी लॉसेस क्या है, स्पीड लॉसेस क्या है. डोंट अननेसेसरली try to ignore that, thinking that no, now onward we'll really take care of that. I have seen many times people do that and land themselves into a problem, and therefore at the end of the month, if they achieve something like 85-90%, they cheer up, they say we have done fantastic. But I would say no. Production planning is for meeting 100% of the plan. 100%. You should really be examining thoroughly. अगर आप 1% भी मीट नहीं किया, that means that shows somewhere you have gone wrong. Otherwise this should not have happened. Okay, fine. आप अगर रखना चाहते हो एक टॉलरेंस रखो ±1%, but not significantly away from that. So if you understand your machine, if you understand the behavior of the machine, if you understand your productive capacity and the losses, it should not be difficult really to come up with that. और वो कैपेसिटी प्लानिंग के बेसिस में firmly कस्टमर को कम्युनिकेट कीजिए what is not achievable by you. Many times the companies hesitate to do that, but मैं हमेशा कहता हूं कि don't hesitate. If you cannot, then it is better to communicate to the customer in the beginning. He will like that rather than you inform at the last moment, sorry guys, this month I am not able to dispatch to you. So if you have a backup supplier and if you have done the economic modeling for that, then go ahead and accept it, but do separate capacity planning for that supplier also, because he also has to manage his manufacturing process. So second point, having done that, confirming the customer schedule, then you come to decide on the rolling plan. What is the rolling plan? Which I have already told you. So rolling plan becomes fantastic, far easy for those hypothetical situation जहां पर आप एक ही प्रोडक्ट बार बार बनाते हो डे आफ्टर. But you know that is not possible. That is not conceivable actually. Even in a restaurant, a pizza also, you know how many varieties they have. So that concept is gone. Let us not discuss about that. So rolling plan में आपको एक assorted part क्वांटिटी लेना पड़ेगा। तो असॉर्टेड पार्ट क्वांटिटी का मतलब डिफरेंट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रोसेसेस आ जाता है। किसी में हीट ट्रीटमेंट आता है, किसी में डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ हीट ट्रीटमेंट आता है, किसी में फोर्जिंग आता है, किसी में प्रेस प्रोसेस आता है, किसी में एक्स वेंडर आता है तो किसी में वाई वेंडर आता है। तो हो सकता है कि लीड टाइम अलग अलग होगा। तो उसमें जो एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरीली लॉन्ग लीड टाइम है उसको आपको अलग से उसको इंक्लूड करना पड़ेगा, कीपिंग इन व्यू द डिस्पैच डेट। अदरवाइज क्लब द रेस्ट ऑफ द लॉट टुगेदर टू फाइंड आउट कि ये लॉट को कंप्लीट करने के लिए मेरा टोटल बैच थ्रूपुट टाइम कितना है। So you may find that it is 3 days, you may find that it is 5 days. So based on that you decide your rollover plan कि मैं 3 दिन का रोलिंग करूंगा, क्या 5 दिन का रोलिंग करूंगा, क्या 7 दिन का रोलिंग करूंगा। ये प्रैक्टिकली नहीं होता है। क्यों नहीं होता है? प्रोडक्शन प्लानर आर वर्किंग इन आइसोलेशन। We have to see that the sales or the guys who are really taking care of dispatch plan, the guys who are doing production planning, the guys who are doing inventory planning at the incoming stage, they should sit together, practically understand current status and understand from the subcontractors that the actual lead time, and then based on that they come up in days the rolling plan for doing that batch process, and not weekly or monthly production plan. मैं कभी भी मैं ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग में मैं नहीं ला सकता हूं कि जब एक फैक्ट्री कहता है कि मैं वीकली प्रोडक्शन प्लान करता हूं और वो वीक शुरू होता है आइदर फ्राइडे को और वो वीक शुरू होता है मंडे को, then I ask you, then what do you do for the production which you will be doing on Monday? Have you done it in the previous week? How can you do it in the previous week if you have not taken over the rolling production plan? So rolling production plan is important for inventory management at the incoming. It is important for production, and it is also important for your FG stock management. So this what you remember, and it is important that you come up with this based on throughput time of the production lot designed as per customer farm schedule. Farm schedule. Remember this. Farm means farm with respect to date, quantity, part number. Next point, finalize the dispatch plan in consultation with the customer and capacity. So ye dispatch plan, actually this particular point should be coming before this, and start producing only based on manufacturing lead time of the dispatch lots and associated uncertainty quantities. Kya karenge? We have to take care of the uncertainty quantity if you have associated rejection of 2%, let us say 20,000 ppm. If you have some shutdowns, so you have to really take care of some buffer time in that case. Consider monthly plan to accommodate any high lead time item in advance, jo maine pehle bola tha. So let us not confuse with the rolling plan days with this. This has to be treated separately. Procure only what is planned to be produced, ideally, and otherwise go by minimum order quantity, which I explained to you in the earlier slide. Rest all are either production muda or the stock muda. So I don't know whether you have understood. Just we'll discuss actually. Just let me conclude this particular topic by saying that due to certain constraints, inventory is normally maintained at a higher side, and to minimize that, lean manufacturing techniques are used. So शुरू से हम लोग जो टॉपिक डिस्कस करते आए हैं अभी तक, आप देखोगे they are chronologically, sequentially we have brought them one after another, and we are going to discuss also topics all through which will be helping out to meet the flexible demand pattern of the customer with minimum investment from the part of the CEO. Okay, whether it is working capital in the form of inventory, etc., or contract labor, direct material, consumable, whatever it is. So for that, we are using the lean tools. Unlike other tools, they are not theoretical models, they are very practical models. Heizunka, kanban, pool system, integrated production planning, जो हम discuss कर रहे हैं. Like 2-bin system is a very old system, but quite effective system. So with that, I'm stopping now. Can I come back to you? I'll just take another question, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, sir. This side Rushikesh from Deepesh Pressing.
हाँ बोलिए.
So while calculating ITR, as you explained in the inventory, we have taken consumable also as a part of inventory. So, but while calculating ITR, can we take the consumable value as a stock?
Yeah. When we are talking about the overall ITR, मैंने आपको जो फॉर्मूला दिया था वो फॉर्मूला है ओवरऑल ITR का. मैं अभी आप लोगों को जो फॉर्मूला दूंगा उसमें काफी कैटेगरीज ऑफ आईटीआर मैं एक्सप्लेन करूंगा. तो ओवरऑल आईटीआर में आपको पूरा स्टॉक का आपका वैल्यूएशन लेना पड़ेगा, पूरा स्टॉक का. ओके, या ओके. एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
हेलो,
हाँ बोलिए. हु इज स्पीकिंग? हेलो, हु इज स्पीकिंग? Okay, can we go to the next question? Okay, any question, please? Hello, Mr. Kulkarni, you are able to hear me?
Yes. There is no question in chat box. I think there is no question from participants.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, you are audible. Can you identify yourself? I am unable to make out.
Yeah, I am Anil Purohit from Dali Samir.
Okay, हाँ बोलिए Mr.
Yes.
Purohit. हाँ, बोलिए.
I just wanted to get a confirmation whether you are going to cover any VMI. So what is a vendor managed inventory? Or
vendor managed inventory.
Yeah.
जिसके बारे में अभी डिस्कशन हो रहा था, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but what do you want me to cover?
I mean, how this is not going to impact the financial to the supplier.
Means?
I mean, suppose I am supplying to my customer.
Yes.
Okay. So
yes.
if I get the material from my vendor and I ask my vendor to keep the inventory in my behalf to some warehouse.
Yes.
Okay. And it will be inverted to me at a particular on my pool demand.
Yes.
Okay. Whenever it's required, it will be on a pool demand basis.
Yes.
So, but this VMI, in any case, is impacting to somebody.
Yes.
Okay. But how does it gets converted into the terms of costing?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Actually, the last question from IMDR, he also asked a similar question, and he was referring to as just in time. Actually, this is absolutely not just in time. I think I want to put it on record for everybody. This is not the concept of just in time which some of the customers are promoting. This is actually the penalty for not being able to manage production planning properly. I'll tell you why. What is just in time? Just in time is that through a farm production planning, you are asking your supplier to deliver certain parts in certain quantity on a particular date, and the supplier is keeping that particular schedule, and in order to keep that particular schedule, supplier is also planning his production, and without keeping any stock, the supplier is able to supply you in time. That is called just in time. Just in time is not that you accumulate a huge pile of stock and whosoever wants, you keep on supplying from that. That is definitely getting reflected in your total costing. So that we are not discussing here. Minimum order quantity or MOQ, let me repeat again. MOQ I defined in two ways. I said कि MOQ supplier के एंगल से आप वो कहोगे जिसके नीचे वो डिलीवरी नहीं देंगे, ठीक है? ये सप्लायर के एंगल से MOQ है, लेकिन आपके एंगल से भी एक MOQ है, वो है आपका रोलिंग प्लान के हिसाब से प्रोडक्शन चालू करने के लिए कितना स्टॉक चाहिए. ये दोनों में से मैंने बोला जो हायर है वही आपको ऑर्डर देना पड़ेगा एज योर मिनिमम ऑर्डर क्वांटिटी. एंड सेकंड पॉइंट इज दैट व्हाट इज रोलिंग प्लान क्वांटिटी. आपको ये समझना होगा कि कस्टमर का डिमांड शेड्यूल मीट करने के लिए, किसी एक दिन का फार्म ऑर्डर को मीट करने के लिए हमेशा वो एक पार्ट नंबर नहीं होता है. नॉर्मली इट विल बी मल्टीपल पार्ट नंबर और अदर डिफरेंट क्वांटिटी. तो वो बनाने के लिए आपको कितना दिन का थ्रूपुट टाइम चाहिए। अगर मानिए कि आपका 5 दिन का थ्रूपुट टाइम चाहिए, तो आपको 5 दिन पहले 5 दिन बाद में जो शिपमेंट होगा उसको प्लान करना पड़ेगा। नेक्स्ट 5 दिन बाद में और 5 दिन बाद में जो डिस्पैच होगा उसका प्लान करना पड़ेगा। यानी कि आप आपका प्रोडक्शन प्लान को रोल कर रहे हो 1+5 डेज। आज कर रहे हो अगला 5 दिन के लिए, कल कर रहे हो उसके आगे 5 दिन, मतलब हमेशा 5 दिन का प्लान रेडी रहता है। इसको कहता है रोलिंग प्लान।